You know, all these months that you went through this thing, almost a year, the investigation, having to sit out the season, not being able to travel with the team. What kind of toll does that take on you emotionally, mentally, otherwise?
It took a very emotional toll on me. I mean, it was hard sitting on the bench, knowing I'm supposed to be out there playing with my team and helping them win. And I'm just glad to get this opportunity back to play one more year. Coach Stansbury and with Dee Bost, and should be a very exciting year.
Dee, talk about the minute you found out and just your state of emotion when you found out you'd be able to play this year.
I mean, I was thankful, happy, that I got another chance to play, so I was excited. It was stressful months, but once I found out, I was ready to go.
Can't forget about the stress of being coach too, man. I forget all about that. That stress.
Well, what were your emotions?
Yeah, you got a phone
call. Well, I knew I'd make a question, didn't I? It's not about me. Y'all ask these guys questions. Go ahead. Y'all got plenty of questions.
What about?
Y'all give me some other time. Hey, y'all ask these guys, man. This is their time.
Renardo, what do you weigh now?
We weighed in about 279 last week. So
What's your target for this season to play at?
260, 265.
Think you'll get there?
Yes, sir.
Dee, can you take us back to the whole deadline situation? And we heard different things, text messages saying that you're staying in after the deadline. What happened there in those couple of days back in May?
Which couple of days?
Deadline day.
May 8th, evening and night, then into May the 9th, and then May the 9th, that's Sunday.
I just thought I could go through the draft and work out, and then still come back, listen to the wrong people.
You say you listen to the wrong people. Who are you talking about?
Just the wrong people, man.
So you weren't quite clear of the ramifications of not withdrawing in time. It's basically, I mean, you thought, okay, I missed the deadline, I can still come back.
I didn't want to speak for him. I'm going to help you guys with this, and he can follow up on this. And it's amazing how all of you guys have missed this so much. May the 8th had nothing to do with May the 8th now. Does everybody understand that? May the 8th was a deadline. His decision had nothing to do with May the 8th. He understood May the 8th totally. So you're puzzled. You saying it, aren't you, Brad?
Well, because I thought you said, or that he said that he thought if he didn't get drafted, he could come back.
That's right, but May the 8th had nothing to do with that.
Kind of did.
Well, it did this year. In the past, it didn't.
Well, right, but
he wasn't clear on the past how it was, and there's where the confusion came in. I mean, and Dee, I ain't gonna speak for Dee again, but I'm gonna clear this up for everybody. It was about in the past you could stay in the draft, you could go undrafted, and you could come back to school.
So you didn't tell him?
We didn't talk about that. We talked about May the 8th. That was the only issue. I know this kept coming up too. Why did he tweet he's staying in the draft? Well, it's very simple. After going through this and he finds out, he tweeted staying in the draft, and he wasn't telling us everything. Staying in the draft, go undrafted, have some workouts, and still come back to school. But he wasn't telling us all that until that Sunday, whenever he finds out you can't do it no longer. That's when it all changed. Go on and ask your question now.
Dee, who specifically was telling you you could come back after the deadline? I mean, because I know your coaches weren't telling you that, and other people at MSU weren't telling you that. Who told you the rule didn't apply?
You talking about nobody tell me I can come back. I mean, I thought I could come back.
Okay.
so basically it's just a matter of you didn't quite get all the information you needed for as far as that was concerned.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost contact with my coach.
Yeah.
How much information have you gotten just from what you've gone through about what you need to do for next year or the year after that?
I ain't worried about next year. Now I know the rules, That's a change again, but I know the rule change, so I'm just worried about this year, and we're gonna have to go through this next year.